Let us see. Hello, YouTube. Those tuning in after fact, guys. We're jumping from Helldivers into Stellaris. I was just telling everybody that I haven't played Stellaris in a hot second, and so we're going to have to relearn how to play. They've done a major update, update 4.0. This is a game that I absolutely loved for so long, and then they changed it to be able to be console-friendly for a 4X game, which never works well. Completely ruined the game, changed mechanics. It sucked. It's slowly gotten back better, and then I know that 4.0 is going to be a big update, and I didn't want to learn how to play right before another big update that I was going to have to relearn how to play. You know, relearning games can be hard. I was telling everybody before, or started to tell everybody that PvP in 4X games is really iffy. Things like Civilization series, they don't intend for PvP. That's not what they're going for. Stellaris, I think, has more of a PvP, but whenever you start to do that sort of thing in these kind of games, because they're not designed specifically for it, there's hidden mechanics that are that in a normal game are just there to kind of keep the game interesting and fun. But then if you learn about them in a PvP setting, like for example in Civ, and most 4X games have this kind of thing. Honestly, if they're complicated. Like if you increase your science, it'll increase the cost of everything, right? If you build buildings, the next building you build costs more. And that's to stop snowballing against the AI to some extent. But what you learn then is like, oh, just don't build buildings, keep your costs down, and then ramp up your production early. And then once you get your ahead in production, then you go all in on science and you're good and you win the game, right? Things like that. I'm oversimplifying, but that's kind of how a lot of this stuff works. So I'm less interested, even though I do like optimal play in ESO and many other games. I'm not so much interested in that in Stellaris. Like I want it to be difficult for me, but I want it to be difficult for me because I think that's fun, not because I'm trying to be like the best player in the world. So, anyways, just as an FYI. And again, if you know how to play against a player in these kind of games, you'll just absolutely wreck everybody. Another example of that is StarCraft. I love StarCraft. I remember not being able to beat the computer on the highest difficulties, and then I PvP'd for a while, and I got good in PvP, into Diamond. I dipped into Masters for a hot second. I was playing a lot. You got to play a lot to get there. And then I at some point during that, in Diamond, when I was in Diamond, I went back and played against the AI, and it's like, oh, it doesn't stand a chance. Like, you can beat it every single time. But what is it even doing, right? Because it's a lot more difficult in competitive play. So, anyways, that's where we're at. So, Stellaris 4.0 Phoenix. Let me grab some water. Okay, welcome to Biogenesis and the Stellaris 4.0 Phoenix update. Metal rust flesh adapts. The air of the machine is at hand. Oh, I'm sorry. The air of the machine is at an end. This is entirely too small of text. I'm getting old. The air of the machine is at an end. Biogenesis introduces 2 biological ship sets with distinct mechanics from standard mechanical ships. The update also includes 3 new origins and a comprehensive rework of the galactic ascension path. Okay. Bringing it in line with the synthetic and cybernetic overhauls introduced in the Machine Age. What's really weird is that there's actually been, they've done this. They've done bio stuff before, so it's weird that they're kind of redoing it. We'll see how it is. I don't have Biogenesis, by the way, so I want to see if I want to continue to play the game before I buy more expansions. Dot says, don't think I've played Stellaris since it first came on Steam, which has been a long time ago. Oh yeah, it was a long time ago. Dude, it got so much better, and then it got worse, and then it's gotten better. So we'll see where it's at right now. Hopefully it's cool. We've added a high fallen empire, or is it 3? Okay, a robust selection of new civics, more advanced government types, and a new crisis path that allows you to become the hunter, Behemoth Fury. Okay, cool. The 4.0 Phoenix update revamped Stellaris in several big ways. Pops are now 100 times as plentiful and form into pop groups will simultaneously pop growth at multi-species planets and enhance auto-migration. You'll now start with far more pops than before. Many of them are in a civilian pool, eager for the chance for new opportunities as you expand to the stars. Okay. The planet UI has been revamped as well. Again, yeah, so this I'm glad I didn't try. We'll see what happens. Allowing you to customize your districts. I'm sorry, guys, it's just too small. By specializing them the way you desire. As a general rule, districts now provide jobs. Specializations change which jobs the district provide, and buildings modify the jobs themselves and can also provide static numbers of jobs if you need them in a pinch. All right, I didn't understand all that, but okay. The situation log now features an Empire timeline chronicling key milestones throughout your Empire's development. Additionally, new Empire focuses have been introduced to provide clear guidance for newer players, while also diminishing the role luck plays in acquiring critical technologies. Oh, okay. This only scratches the surface of this update. Diminishing luck tells me that they're leaning in. I don't know what the PvP community is like with Stellaris, but that tells me that, I mean, that could be for PvE players, but it's more likely to be crucial for PvP players. Dot says, with the amount of expansions, makes it seem like it's trying to copy the business model of The Sims 4. Yeah, I mean, they've gone that way. The thing is, I would say that the expansions that I have seen, by and large, are worth it. Historically. I don't know now, but historically, they added a lot to the game. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I really like a game, I just want them to improve upon it and add more to it. Especially with board games, if I like a game, I want the expansion, and I want there to be several expansions. So, but yeah, they can nickel and dime you, and I am a little bit worried about that because I know that the parent company has not been doing as well financially. And their last game that they came out with, City Skylines 2, was not well regarded. All right, this only scratched the surface of this update. Please read the full patch notes and read our dev diaries for more details. Having dev diaries, excellent. It's a good sign. Games that have open development are better games than games that don't. That's just all there is to it. And I say better, they're better for whatever they are. You know, they're better for it, I guess is what I mean. Not necessarily like every game that has open development is better than games that don't have it. All right, thank you for embarking with us on this brand new chapter as Stellaris evolves into its most ambitious form yet. So a big problem that they had, and the reason that they had to do other of the revamping, was that they had all these populations on a particular planet, and they would move and do stuff. In late game, there's thousands of planets, I guess, and population centers, yeah, easily. And there's all this like micro, processing that's like going on in the background to move pops around, and some of it didn't make sense. It wasn't well optimized, and even if they optimized it, it's still kind of a logistical problem, right? Like things just grow to the point where you need it's just an issue, so the game would slow down a lot. So we're just gonna go new game. We'll create our own species, I think. Create new. There we go. Let me see. Do we have some people in chat? we got a couple. You guys are the few. Oh, we got a few on Twitch. Guys, do you guys want to help me make? Do we have something that you wanna see? We don't have the organic stuff, so I don't think we should go organic, even though it's the newest thing. It doesn't matter. I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't want to go like crazy with like the bioengineering. Never seen this game? Oh, okay, cool. So we're making our species. This is just looks. All right. So we could be like an ant-like race, like these guys. We could be like a fungal race. We got lithoids here, which are basically silicoid-based life forms. Oh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that before. Silicoid-based life forms. Or silicon, so they're, think rock people, basically, is the idea here, or how we've imagined it. Oh, toxoid, too. Be toxic. There's also machine intelligences, which we could lean into. Oh, wow. Oh, God, it's going to... Additional content! So, oh, my God, it's just going to pop up. The machine age. Is this, like, another one of those things that I didn't get? There might be... Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of this. So they've done several expansions. Oh my God, if I click on it, it's going to be annoying. Okay, cool. So, man, they like doubled the number of units, but that's okay. That guy's fun. Any thoughts on what we want to do? We can move on. We can also look at some other stuff and come back. So origin, prosperous unification. So we could be friendly. We can control the galaxy. We could be like Star Trek. We could be like the Federation, and like, you know, make friends with all these other people groups. Lyriel loves playing that way, which is really fun, that she can basically try to be friends with everybody. Although she does get a little bummed when people attack her anyways, because she just wants to make friends. We could be like, no, we're just going to go to war with everybody. We could role play as like some race or species from history. We could be Super Earth. Oh man, we could go like Helldiving edition. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we could absolutely do it. I kind of like that idea. Throw out some suggestion, guys. I need your feedback. Let me know what you think. Okay, so what do we got? Ho, Helldiver. All right, so prosperous unification through its strife and triumphs, this society has reached ever... Oh my gosh, I need to change the hold on. We got to go back. We got to go back. Let me change this to settings. All right. Can we display at... Yeah, UI scaling, maybe like 2x. We gotta restart. All right, I thought that might be the case. We're gonna do it because I need to be able to see. Oh my God, yes, do Super Earth. Okay, all right, Galaxy Domination. All right, cool. We are gonna be Super Earth. I like this is incredibly fun. Okay, cool. All right, we have a theme now, and that's really exciting. All right. Sorry, I need to be able to read. It's incredibly tiny. The monitor I'm on is a little bit. It's not like 4K, but it's like more than 1080p. So it was defaulting. Oh my God, it kind of looks bad this way, huh? Oh my God. Okay, maybe 1.5 is yeah. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna have to do this one more time. It's all right. 1.5. Kashel says, yeah. Do you make your own race? Hilarious monarchy. Yeah. You could make. Yeah, you make your own race, and you choose everything about it. Dots. Yeah, everything about it. We're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with Helldivers, then, man. We're gonna make Super Earth. So we're a little bit xenophobic. We're incredibly xenophobic, actually, and we're gonna be fighting everybody. I don't think we're gonna. It's actually really good because, like, I'll probably die. But the way these really complicated 4X games go, if you don't know what's going on, like, you're probably not going to do incredibly well the first time anyway. So it works. It works for us. So we're going to create new. All right, we're humanoid. We're going to keep it very, very humanoid. Is there any difference here? I don't know why these are two different. Is this male and female, or like what is going? And the picture down here doesn't match. Are these like male and female the same? I don't know. I think this is fine. We'll see. Unless it's like, we'll see. Okay. Through strife and triumphs, the society has reached every young civilization's ambition: a homeworld with unified goals and a path open to the stars. Okay. Generator districts +1, agriculture districts +2, prosperous unification guarantees research opportunity, planetary unification. That might work. That sounds good. Payback. Oh, okay. Warning: challenging origin. This civilization has been visited by an alien empire who forcibly enlightened and enslaved them. They have been repelled. I'm sorry. They have repelled their invaders, but will they return? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I think this means that like we were not what we consider like a sapient species, and so I don't think this quite fits with what we're talking about. Broken shackles. This is a civilization. Began as a mutiny aboard a slaver vessel. Okay, that's not appropriate for us. Fear of the dark. Centuries ago, one of the planets in this empire's home system was destroyed by a freak asteroid. Some believe it was a malicious attack by an alien species. Others brushed off these concerns as mere paranoia. The tension between the two groups grew so great that a newly terraformed planet was granted to the fearmongers. Huh. Yeah, that's like a separatist faction kind of thing. Overtuned, that's genetic engineering. Knights of the Toxic God. I don't know what that is, but it can't be appropriate. Slingshot to the stars. Once the skies above the civilization were illuminated by shooting stars, then came a long season of darkness, taking to the heavens in search of answers. The first outward explorers discovered a dormant and long abandoned quantum catapult single array. That's really cool, but not what we want to do. Subterranean, progenitor hive, teachers of the shroud, that's Psi, imperial fiefdom. I'm not really up, if I'm being honest, on my forms of government and political systems. Because I was educated in good old America, where we barely teach that thing. Let me see. Our first endeavor beyond our home planet was a painful one, suddenly and brutally subjected to the whims of a foreign galactic power. Yeah. Now we look towards the future in which we no longer live in the shadow of another empire. Not quite. Remnants, Void Dweller, Shattered Ring, Scion. Yeah, none of these are quite right. Common Ground. I mean, I don't know. Our first thing we looked at might be the best one so far. Common Ground, the civilization established early contact with their immediate alien neighbors, finding strength in their differences. No, not going to be us. No. Doomsday, Calamitous Birth, Life-Seeded. Resource Consolidation? Probably not. No, that's a machine intelligence thing. Clone Army? I mean, that could fit. Whoa, what is going on here? Hard Reset. Abruptly severed from the machine that assimilated them, this nascent civilization has fought fiercely to establish its own presence in the galaxy. Doesn't fit, but I'm just like, that's cool. What's going on there? So you're like cybernetic, but now you're like, man, a lot of these are like challenging origin start. There's a lot of warnings. Huh. Let me see. Fruitful partnership. Definitely not going to be that. Although, man, I'm curious about this. This verdant civilization has developed a unique synergy with spaceborne fauna. By offering their fruits to these creatures, they entice the seeds dispersers to aid their colonization efforts. Huh. This is really cool. There's some of these, like, I just want to play. Okay, here's some of the new ones that I think are locked. Yeah. Okay, so this is like a biogenesis one. Evolutionary predators. The species has always hunted the most unique creatures, driven by an instinct. It's like Predator, okay? They didn't fully understand. Okay, possessing a rare ability to integrate the genetics of their prey. It evolved into the apex predator of its world, absorbing every genetic advantage available. Now their hunger leads them to the stars. Man, that's really cool. Starlit Citadel. This is Biogenesis. Okay. There are all these Biogenesis. DLC Grand Archive. Grand Archive. Okay, so the Machine Age. All right, apparently at one point I thought I had like all of these, but Here Be Dragons. That's really fun. The character building is pretty cool. Yeah. I'm interested. We'll see. So, like, Tree of Life, I thought was part of a expansion. Some of these I thought were, and it's like now they've made even more expansions. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think Prosperous Unification is what we're going with here. Let's move on. Recommended DLC, Astral Planes. Huh. We are recommending Astral Planes as it pairs well with your Overlord DLC, allowing you to further flexibility with hyper relays and quantum catapults. Alright, so what do we got here? So our ethics, militaristic, xenophobe, yes, please. So these are opposites. So xenophile, xenophobe, definitely authoritarian, but cannot use democratic government forms. So Super Earth. So it's going to be interesting how we do this, because we are absolutely authoritarian, but we're like, it's managed democracy. Okay, we really are authoritarian. We just give out the propaganda by the handful. Worker pop resource output plus 10%. Wow, slanderous. No, we're Super Earth. Of course, we're a managed democracy. These fools who program this game just don't understand managed democracy. Let me see. Can purge aliens? Hell yeah. Pop growth speed plus 20%. That's right. Got to make sure you fill out your forms. Though, before you do any activity that might result in the birth of a child, you got to fill out the proper forms. Starbase influence cost minus 40. Ship fire rate plus 10%. Claim influence cost minus 10. You can use the no retreat war doctrine. I like it. I don't know if are we more xenophobic than we are militaristic? We got 1 point left, so we can either be fanatic on one of these, or like pick a third thing. I'm guessing you have to do. I'm guessing you have to do the DMV to submit your conception forms. Yeah. Militaristic and what else? Militaristic and xenophobe. But then we also have authoritarian, which I think makes a lot of sense for us. I think we kind of need all of these. Maybe we grab a little bit of each. Is there like an evangelist stat? For converting our population, or because you spread the good word about democracy? Lyriel, we don't really spread the good word about democracy. We had in our origin here, we had a prosperous unification. Everyone knows. You hear it because I'm spreading it to you, but on Super Earth, everybody knows. So we don't need it there. The only other people that don't know about managed democracies are Xenos. And they're all trying to kill us. We know that. So, President Kenneth Copeland, oh my God. Wow. Huh. So I think authoritarian. I think xenophobe and militarist. Don't be a fanatic xenophobe. Okay. We kind of are though. Just, but yeah. All right, cool. That works. So we hold elections. Here's how I'm gonna say this. So you vote once, and then that's kind of the only time we hold elections. I'm not really sure how the president of Super Earth is chosen, but it's not very often. So we don't want to be doing elections very often. Let me see. Holds a. It says dictatorial. It must mean democratic election. Upon ruler death, to select a new ruler. Do we even have a ruler though? This one is like heir. Corporate. Nah, we're not corporate shills. Oligarchy. I think that makes a little every 20 years. I think an election once every 20 years is appropriate. Vaguely. Okay, cool. All right, citizen service. I mean, it's right up our alley. I think we got to go with this. Are you doing your part? Full citizenship and political responsibility that comes with it is limited to those who have served a tour of duty in the military. Service guarantees citizenship. Right out of Starship Troopers. That's going to be great. Grants access to the recruitment office holding. Naval capacity plus 15%. Unity per 100 soldiers plus 2. I like it. We're going to go with it. All right, civics here. What else we have? We have aristocrat elite. Nah, I don't know about all that. Barbaric despoilers. Nah. Byzantine bureaucracy. The society is largely governed by a complex and, to the outsider, almost labyrinthian system of bureaucracy. An army of officials and functionaries works tirelessly to keep the government running smoothly and to ensure no citizens are allocated resources they cannot demonstrate a properly filed and triple stamped need for. I mean, it does kind of fit, but we're going to keep looking. Catalytic processing. By focusing their industrial efforts on a catalytic chemistry, this civilization has unlocked the key to using organic materials in the construction of space-bound structures. Nah. Let me see. Corvée system? I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly with the accent. This society considers it the absolute right of the state to decide where its citizens live and work. Nah, we don't do that. Cutthroat politics, diplomatic corps, distinguished admiralty. I mean, that's more for ships. I think we're more eager explorers. I mean, we kind of are, but I don't know if that's the most important thing. Efficient bureaucracy. We could be efficient. Environmentalists. Nah. Functional architecture. Nah. Master crafters. Merchant guilds. Meritocracy. Huh? Nah, that could be weird. Mining guilds, mutagenic spas, nationalistic zeal. Now we're talking. A strong sense of nationalistic pride permeates all layers of this society. War exhaustion minus 20%, claim influence minus 15%, diplomatic weight per rival plus 5%. I think that might be it. We'll see. Pleasure seekers, police state. To squash any traces of dissent, the population of this repressive society is carefully monitored and controlled by a large internal police force. I mean, I think there's some words here that are wrong because it's not oppressive. They're just concerned for Super Earth and for the population. So I do like some of the things here, but I think they chose some words poorly. Pompous purists, a society is utterly convinced of their own superiority that any attempt at diplomacy not initiated by themselves will be utterly ignored. Not quite extreme enough for us. Yeah, oppressive, a weird autocorrect for helpful. Yeah, Lyriel, thank you. Lyriel understands. That's my wife. She's a helldiver. She understands. She's a wife of a helldiver. All right, scavengers and selective kinship. I think what we need to go with. So I like police state is like there's a weird like autocorrect thing going on there. I do like nationalistic zeal. I don't know if we start with, I think we want to start with a strong sense of who our people are. We might start with, I don't know. It's not really good to call it a police state. I don't think that's right, but we're going to stick with it. Some weird autocorrects going on there, guys. All right, now we get to choose the traits of our species. What are we? Okay, so resilient, strong, talented, traditional, adaptive, agrarian, charismatic, conformist. Conformist gives governing ethics attraction plus 30%. These people always seek consensus or are more likely to conform to the governing ethics. Existential interoperability? Well, I don't even know how to say that. Okay, this species grew up in hostile conditions where outbreeding or rival was the key to survival. Okay, pop growth during war and crisis plus 30%. That's hilarious. And could be proper, like that could work. Incubators, industrious, ingenious, intelligent, rapid breeders, thrifty, inorganic breath, very strong, adaptive, venerable, and then we get a bunch of we got a bunch of things that I think aren't unlocked, and then we got a bunch of disadvantages. Okay. Well, I'm trying to decide here. So, are we naturally good at some sort of, you know, tech or anything like that? I don't necessarily think so. I mean, some of these I really like, but I think that's just our tech choices is what will matter there. Resilient, defensive army damage. I don't know that a lot. So traditional. Certain aspects of this species' cognition make it predisposed towards historical precedents and the value of collective unity. I mean, I kind of like it. What else? Conformist also seems good. And, I mean, I don't know about the rest of this. There's plenty of stuff that seems fine. I don't think that we're necessarily, as a species, like, it's not that we're physically stronger than the enemies that we're fighting, and in many ways we're not. So I don't really think that there's any reason to go too far into that. Let's see if we got some disadvantages. It'll give us back some points that we would like, because right now we're over. Solitary, wasteful, weak. I mean, wasteful might be non-adaptive. Psychological infertility. Oh, okay. The pop goes down during war and crisis. Okay. You know what? I kind of wonder if we shouldn't go to the opposite of this, because it seemed appropriate. Repugnant, unruly, slow breeders. Okay. And then we got deviants, permeable skin, quarrelsome. Job efficiency of bureaucratic jobs minus 10%. Nascent stage. Okay, that's like a, yeah, we don't need that. Brittle, hollow bones, and rooted. Those are more like genetic things that don't need to worry about. I do feel like with some of these updates, because like I got the thing that gave machines like extra stuff. Quarrelsome might be fine. If it just impacts friendship. Yeah, I think you're quarrelsome with each other, which I thought was weird. But it does sound like it. It does like sound like it would work well, but let me see. Yeah, and I think it's the opposite of traditional. Job efficiency for bureaucratic jobs minus 10%. Yeah, I don't know. Unruly. So unruly species are difficult to manage and organized. Nah, that's not right. Let me see. I think wasteful. I feel like probably not. It may be. Solid, sedentary, jinx, fleeting. There's nothing wrong with our society. Our society is perfect, and it is what all Xenos wish they could have. So it's really hard to choose a disadvantage, you know? I feel like our worst trait is like a positive, you know? Like we're on a job interview. It's like we work too hard. We're too good. Fleeting because you send everyone to die. Fleeting might be good. I like that, Lyriel. Let's go with that. It's a good call. Yeah, we are pretty fleeting. That's an excellent point, Lyriel. Thank you. Okay, so we got too much. No, we're good. We're good on our points left. We can pick two other things. I think that the extra population during wartime is really appropriate, but it's like really expensive too. I think. Oh no, it's not too bad. But now we're over on points, so we'd have to give something else up. I don't know if we need to be traditional. I think everything else is good here. Let's just see if we can find like one more disadvantage that'll balance this whole thing out. Weak. No. Wasteful. We can go with wasteful. We'll go with wasteful. All right. Empire name. Do we have a name for it? I mean, is there any other empire? Like, does any other place exist outside of Super Earth? What should we call ourselves? Can we... There we go. Empire name. Do we... Is there a... The Galactic States? All right. Like it. Wasteful fits. I've seen how you throw hell pods down to the planet. Oh, man. I think we could just keep it the same here. Okay, so we got now language is really important, so let's see what we got here. Tactical response fleet, forward defense fleet, rapid strike fleet, or Olamax Armada. Nah, we don't like that. I like the okay. Oh, here we go. ISS Neltrex, ISS whatever. Okay. I like the expeditionary fleet. So like just like numbered, that makes a lot of sense. Or forward defense. Yeah, I don't know. I think 3. Yeah, I think 3 is the way to go here for how everything is named. Homeworld name. Super Earth. Sol System. Is it called Sol System? Do we call it something? I need to like pull up Helldivers now. Starting solar system hard reset. Okay, interesting. This will always be the starting system when using the hard reset origin. I mean, did we choose the hard reset origin? I don't think we did. Yeah, so I'm a little bit confused. Okay, so there's a bunch of options. Oh, there's a bunch when using like certain systems. Okay, interesting. Well, I think we're random unary determines the layout but not location of your starting system. I mean, yeah, we only have one sun. I think that makes sense. Continental world sounds good. And then, I mean, there's only one type of city. The rest of these should be destroyed, so I think we know that. Oh, we can choose our background here. I think that's more appropriate there. Let's see, is there anything else that looks more Super Earth-like? I don't think so. Cool, and then we will need to design our flag here in a second.
The weak govern, the strong rule. Dissent is forcefully discouraged. Dissent is forcefully discouraged. Maintaining state cohesion as we venture into space presents a unique challenge. We shall face the challenge head-on, and we shall be stronger for it.
Cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war. Only in battle can the true mettle of any sentient organism be
kind of
Have a thee.
This is kind of 40K-ish.
These alien savages must be taught to kneel when in the presence of their betters. These alien savages must be taught to kneel when in the presence of their betters.
Let me see.
Shall I initiate purging protocols?
We will have equality, liberty, and justice.
Hey.
Or so I've been told. I'm just a robot. Democracy sure is an endless struggle.
What up, Crude Red?
Democracy sure is an endless struggle. Do not be afraid to exercise your individual right to free thought. Please take a moment now to practice.
All right, I like this one. I think that's good. There's other things down here. I don't know if any of these, the soldier.
Hull integrity failing, decompression imminent. Attention on deck. Hull integrity failing.
We will have
think
equality,
egalitarian.
liberty, and justice for all.
All right, cool. Now we got a flag. I don't know what's the most super earthy of flags. Let me see. What are we? Zoological, probably not round, maybe? Do we got something that looks... Is there a gun? Well, Super Earth is like the planet, like wreathed, I think. So I was kind of looking for that. But there might be a gun. Could do the paradox logo. I like that. It's kind of fun. Some of these are kind of vaguely close. This would kind of work, but it looks too alien. Necroid, interesting. That's new. Lithoid, Legion. Oh, Imperial. Not quite. Legion, also not quite. Ah, here we go. This looks like Super Earth. Yeah. I mean, that's actually Earth, so that's good. There we go. Yaslo, what's up? Yo, new to the channel and new to Stellaris. Been playing with some friends who have played it a lot. It's really fun. Yaslo, that's cool, man. So I played a lot of Stellaris. I mean, actually, let's look. Let's see how many hours I played. 876 hours played, but I haven't played it all in a long time. And I was waiting. I wanted to come back and try it out, man, but I hadn't. I knew the update was coming, the 4.0 update, and so I'd been waiting for it to go live, and then I just hadn't had a chance to check it out yet. Sorry, it's a little warm in here. Let me just crack a window. Yeah, man. So I'm getting back into it after a long time, so I'm pretty excited to check it out. All right, that's perfect. Colors? I don't know what colors. I'm colorblind, guys. We need like, I think they're like blues, like light blue or something. I don't know what kind of background to do here. Let me pull it up actually. Super Earth flag. There we go. Just have something to like base it off of. Yeah, I feel like what we got is pretty good here for Super Earth. And then yeah, it's just kind of blue. I think it's just solid. So we could just do solid. There's like stars around it. So I guess if there was something that kind of looked prettier, but like added to the vibe, kind of purple. I don't know what color these are. So like blue and purple are the same color. I think Lyriel might be coming over to help me. She made a face.
It's like pink and purple that you've got.
I'm being told that what I have is pink and purple.
You're right that those are blue though.
How's that? That any bluer?
Some of those.
These? Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit darker, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is...
maybe.
Ah, that's blue.
That's like this darker.
Cool. Colors are a lie. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now we need to find a little background. We're gonna like die instantly. We're gonna spend. You know, we can save this though. We can always come back. Oh, I like this. I like that. We'll go with that. That looks good. If Super Earth shall fall, we shall rise again. Very okay. Kind of purple. All right. Thank you, Cashel. Blue is more to the right of the colors. Thanks, guys. Okay. All right. That's Super Earth. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Great. We ended in a good place here. I think we all agree. Hopefully. Cool. Okay. So we can choose our ship style. So I want to see what the new ones are. They any? Not really any more detailed. What looks? I think that's us. A million. These new ship types are cool. Interesting. Aquatic, huh? Imperial? Oh, I see. Imperial is We don't have it unlocked anyways, but I think we're just gonna go with the standard here. We can see different ship types. I think these all fit. I mean, this is pretty close to a destroyer, right? Excellent. All right. let me see. Ruler title Strategos. Do we need to change that? Do we want to call him president or anything? And then our ruler name, we can. I don't love these. I don't really love the leader naming here. It's fine. I don't know what the na is. I assume some sort of like title. I want to have Daka. I want something I could say. I like Capella actually. Cool. We'll go with this. Vika. Let me see. Hold on. Tanapova. They're all short. They're like 4 letters. I don't know. I just want to make sure it's something I can say. Nara? I mean, Nara's fine with me. Not applicable. Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, for like this, I should choose like non-A. I don't think I can though. Is the problem? Can I? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. Are you saying the ruler title should be? I feel like it should be president, right? Yeah, super president. Oh my god, of course. What was I thinking, Yaslo? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for saving me from making a huge mistake. Cool, super president there. Okay. Sure. We can write a biography. I don't think we need that. Is there any difference? What's here? Just skin color. It looks like hairstyle. Are these hair? These are hair colors. Oh, there we go. Different styles. I don't care. I'm upset I changed it. Okay, there we go. Clothing. Okay, we could change clothing and get it more appropriate. Ooh, I mean, this is it. I think that's the base. And then color variant, I don't know what's going on here. If anything is changing, I can't tell. So we'll leave that. Looks good. Ruler traits. I don't even remember there being ruler traits here, honestly. All others just trash. I don't know if I've done too many HRC, but the warrior is growing on me. Dude, the warrior is pretty cool, man. It's a cool fight. I like the warrior. He's fun to tank, too. You've been tanking, right? Warrior's a good time. Okay. Leader class, official, scientist, commander. Could be commander, but I think maybe official. Principal, the leader has a strict code and follows our empire's morals, setting a good example for others. Plus 2 stability. I mean, that's great. We don't need spycraft, really. Mining rush, charismatic, logistics, understanding, eye for talent. I mean, I think principled is the way to go there. Let's see what the commander would have. Okay, so this is like if we're going to fight right off the bat. I think we could work our way up to having a commander as our leader, but I think we could start off. Yeah, you're tanking. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude. I mean, his channeled heavy is cool. It's great. Sorry, we're talking about ESO a little bit there, guys. Logistics understanding. Yeah, same deal here. So we're gonna go with official, and we're gonna go with principled. Is that it? The let me just check something. It's called the Federation of Super Earth. I think we need to change that. I think we need to change our galactic states. Not that it was a great. I think Vatra suggested it. I was unsure, but it is the Federation of Super Earth. So let's change that. Where is that? Names? No. I'm just gonna have to like go through all this. Okay, so this is Sorry, I don't know where everything's at, and it's just quicker to just like click through. I think everything with this is all okay. Let's call this Super Soul. There we go. Oh, name was where it was? On the right side? Oh, thank you so much. I completely missed it. Thank you, Oslo. All right, cool. So, is it... Yeah, the Federation. Okay, I just want to... Is there like a "the" in front of it? Okay, cool. Commonly referred to as Super Earth. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, that works. That works. Do we just leave this the same? I think we do. Unless anybody has any thoughts. All right, I think we're good. We're going to save it. Federation of Super Earth has now been saved. Done. Okay, this is a different menu than I'm used to. Difficulty Ensign. AI has no inherent economic, scientific, or military advantages over the player. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we want to... Let's go with a fair playing field here, just because I might get wrecked. These are all, like... I have so many expansions, like Synthetic Dawn, right? But, like, it does feel like they're making me pay twice for some of this stuff. Like, this Machine Age versus Synthetic Dawn, like... I don't know. I don't know about all this. Okay, we got a 6... We'll go with... We'll keep everything. Elliptical Galaxy is fine. I mean, some of these other shapes are fun, but we could just leave it simple for now. Normally, when I play these kind of games, guys, I want the biggest planet. I want the biggest galaxy. I want the most, like, crazy game. Like, I want it on slow speed. Like, if I'm playing Civ, I want the hugest map with the most enemies and then, like, the slowest speed. Just how I dig playing usually. But we'll just leave it kind of where it is and give it a shot. At this rate, we're going to get into the game in time to, like, save and have to stop for the day. We got a little bit of time, though. We got a little bit of time left. We'll kind of get started. We won't get too crazy into it. We'll see how it goes. All right. Origin, Prosperous Unification. And the Eons... I've also been recording all day, so I've been talking to a camera all day, recording build videos. I think I recorded 3 today after days of preparation, so you'll forgive me if I'm getting a little hoarse here at some point. Prosperous Unification. The eon since the first... Let me turn this gain up. The eon since the first primitive human communities took shape in the meadows and forests of Super Earth, our civilization has spread and prospered. Damn right it has. Many wars were fought between our early nation states, and those who could not defend themselves disappeared or were absorbed by stronger neighbors. These endless wars fostered a strong martial tradition. That's right. And to this day, full citizenship is reserved for those who have proved willingness to sacrifice themselves in defense of the state. Excellent. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of the Federation of Super Earth have finished development of the first hyperdrives, and the stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Excellent. Okay, cool. Oops. So, first thing I noticed is, like, the UI doesn't look that different.
Your attention, please.
All right, so we got an advisor. Welcome, Strategos. I am Vir, a prototype synthetic artificial intelligence developed under utmost secrecy by the military. High Command has activated me to serve as your advisor and strategic analyst. You can change the tutorial level at any time in the settings. Okay. I don't know if we should shut this thing down. I could use some advice. Okay, you will get tips and suggestions as you explore. Recommended for novice to intermediate players. Cool. Yeah, we'll go with tips only.
I will provide tips, explaining only basic functions and tools.
All right, thank you. Thank you, AI. All right, cool. So Super Earth, Super Soul. Looks good. This is our area here. It's our local neighborhood. Oh, this kind of does look like... I mean, we've got an asteroid belt out here. We are apparently the first planet near the sun. If we zoom out, this is a galaxy here, and we control this area here. The map is awesome. Oh yeah, dude, the map on Stellaris is dope. We can kind of look and see. Interesting enough, just like solar systems, the galaxies tend to be largely in one plane. Like, not exactly, like some planets are different, but like this stuff is like fairly accurate. It's pretty cool. And then in the middle is kind of a white hot gases and everything else. But yeah, this is where we're starting at. So this is normally played real time. We're paused right now because we just started. And we can see that, like, okay, solar system, we can, get energy credits from here, from mining stations, I guess. So we get like some solar array. And then if you look at, sorry, I don't remember. Oh, it's the center mouse. I'm trying to right click to move around. It's pressing the center mouse button. But we can see we can get minerals from this asteroid here. We can get some research or something worth researching on some of these other planets. And so it's a little hard. I might have to there we go. Okay. Sorry, it's a little hard for me. And then we get research.
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research.
Yeah, understand technology. Okay, cool. So improved deflectors, field modulation, or fusion power. The tech in Stellaris, for those who haven't seen it, the tech trees are amazing. Friggin' amazing. Just everything about it's great. You can see here this has a lock button that's telling you you're unlocking other technologies. So power generation unlocks a lot of technologies. Very important, as you might imagine. So even though we are Super Earth, we need to be careful. Okay, we know there's Xenos out there. We've heard signs. We can only assume that the chances are that they mean us ill. So, obviously we're not going to provoke anything, but they might be trying to grab up territory that belongs to us. So we got to be careful. But I don't think we necessarily want to go straight to war. Okay, this is also my play style. I want to play a more. Plus, I think we'll probably just die really quickly. But we're going to try to play the long game here. So, improved deflectors, yeah, absolutely. Field modulation, energy credits for technicians, plus 20% energy from Starbase, and then unlocks building substation relay complex. So, okay. So field manipulation, I guess this is, I'm not even sure because it costs energy to keep up. What does it produce? Max generator districts. Oh, enabling broader support for generator district development. This facility expands a planetary power structure. Okay. And I think we're going to go with fusion power. I think we want to unlock more tools. And then these symbols here are kind of like that, what subset of science this is. So we have field manipulation times 2 and then particles. So we'll go with fusion power. This might be different. So this is our head of research. Seems like she has an affinity for biology. Empire affects, okay, research speed, biology plus 15%. Chance for biology research options plus 25%. Okay. And you can change this. Okay, so we can see research technologies. About to start a 4-player game here, ready to try out a hive mind. Oh, nice, nice. Are you going to go like Yaslo? Or are you going to go like, are you going to be like Devouring Swarm hive mind? Or what kind of hive mind you going? Cool. So pop growth, planetary unification. We might want to go with planetary unification. I do like that. It's thematically appropriate. But pop growth speed is something I'm interested in. Really all of these. So chances of getting some of this stuff again. So we'll go here with planetary unification. And then it's weird because I remember this being like so crisp and so clear. And now I'm like, oh man, they could, like this stuff could be a little bit cooler as far as the visuals. I don't know why. In my head, it looked better in the past. When you play old games and you're like, oh, this does look it just looks a little dated. Not a lot, but just a little. Terraforming hive mind. I got the Civic to grow Gaia seeds. Ah, cool. Plantoid. Awesome. That'll be cool, man. All right, so you got to send your Gaia seeds. So you gotta like, don't you need like 1,000 food to build like a colony ship because you send the seed or whatever? That's cool. I'm remembering more than I thought. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm right about that. All right. Cool. Assembly patterns, nanomechanics, unlocked buildings, materials workshop. What does this do? So I think this just allows us to build. engineering research. Okay. I mean, I like that. We're gonna do that. All right. Let's see if we can explore our... How do you go back? No? What's the hotkey? Hotkey M or E? Ah, okay. That'll work. Okay, cool. So we can see that there's a continental world here and a savanna world here.
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations.
Yes, thank you.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
All right, so we're going to set this later on. Oh, do you unlock this from base? You used to have to, like, research to be able to, like, automate your exploration. But maybe you get it from start now. We'll go ahead and turn this on. So it depends on what kind of civilization you have and what you're doing. Sometimes, so it takes minerals to build these mining stations, and you know, sometimes you can easily run out of minerals or run out of energy depending on what kind of civ you're running. Looks like we're pretty low on minerals, so we'll tell our construction ship to build one here. We'll probably build out our pretty much everything here, I think. If you hold shift, you can queue stuff up.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Cool. So before we can, you know, move to build and expand, we have to, like, figure out what's there. So that's what we're going to do there.
You perhaps didn't know.
Okay. The Surface tab provides an overview of a planet's infrastructure. So this is all new to me. I haven't seen this before. Man, this could be... Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I don't really know what's going on. Okay, discovery of alien life. The ISS Implar has made a starting find on Lyceria 3. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we've encountered life forms that did not originate on Super Earth. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believe we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Lyceria 3 are sapient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. Okay, and that gave us some societal research. And then task complete. Okay, cool. So they finished that. Oh, is there a tab for this? In it. Interesting. Okay. Contact report. Planetary anomaly. Cool. All right. The Federation of Super Earth is abuzz with the news of an alien life that was found. While hardly intelligent by human standards, the fascinating being defy easy classification and hint at the immense complexities and possibilities of the universe. Prepare to confront potential threats. Okay. Doctor in space combat plus 10. I think that's research. I don't know. That symbol I thought was like yeah, it is. Okay. Our dominance must be asserted. Fortify our defenses against the unknown. Ground defense planning plus 10%. Oh, okay. I think it's giving us boost to a technology. Administrative AI. I think space combat. Prepare to confront threats. Jesus was an alien? What up, Batcher? What? All right, yeah, cool. Sounds good, man. Not on Super Earth, dude. That is heresy, man. So I think so if I remember, one of the things you could do is you could choose to spend... Yeah, you could work on edicts. Information quarantine, I like it. Fortify the border. But I think there's one for, like, exploration that was pretty hooked up that I would usually choose. Let me see. Is it not a policy or an edict? Maybe I don't have it. Maybe that was like if you're a particular kind of Yeah, no, this is not it. No say, no say. All right, we'll just keep going. I don't know how any of this works, and I don't know that I have the capacity right now to do it. Let's do this though. Let's like send our people to, let's send our combat ships just to like check out and make sure we don't run into any alien hostiles that we don't know about. Okay, Savannah World, not quite habitable. We probably want to like armies, management, economy,
The holdings screen provides an overview of all the holdings on this planet. This allows empires to place distinct types of buildings on each other's capitals and colonies. The effects of these may extend. This is our system's starbase. These upgradable stations mark
Yeah,
star
can we make a
system
colony
ownership
ship? Let's
and are
do
most
it.
often tasked with producing all types of ships.
What are you doing, Silent Ship? Are you done yet? Come on. I don't know how long it'll take us to build this colony ship. Hopefully a while. Because I don't think we're going to have it surveyed for a bit. All right, I think we can. Oh, it's paused. Jeez. All right, let's speed up a little bit here. Because right now we're just hanging out, I think. Oh, there we go. Traditions. All right, cool. We unlocked some traditions, so we got to select one. This is going to be a lot. So adaptability, diplomacy, discovery.
Construction complete.
Okay, that was our construction ship. Domination, mercantile harmony, expansion. I think expansion, supremacy. I like it. Unyielding. Psionics, synthetics. Okay, cool. Genetics and cybernetics. I mean, I think we got to go with expansion, right? It's the only thing that makes sense for Super Earth.
Survey complete.
All right, excellent. Hopefully they'll be going here next. And we can... I don't know if we want to build an outpost here or starbase. You have to do that to claim the territory. I think it's fine. I think we have enough of resources of everything. Council agenda is ready. We also have another tradition. So colony development speed plus 25%. And urban districts when establishing colonies. Okay. I think we want the colonization fever here. Yeah, I think that's what we want. So this hasn't changed as much as I thought it was going to be totally honest with you. So that's cool.
A leader in our empire has reached a new skill level.
All
This will
right.
improve upon.
What do we? I wish that guy would keep talking. Oops, did I just? Oh wait, was that what I'm supposed to do? Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, leaders reached a new skill level. Cool. I don't know that I meant to change this. Stronger on our own, preserve order, display of power. I feel like or maybe we launched that one. Maybe that's what we wanted to do.
Has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our home world, so our colonists should be quite...
Yeah, okay, I understand how that does. So, let me see. Monthly unity. Ideas and theories for new ways to improve ourselves must be discussed and pursued. Displays of power, I don't think we need that. Preserve the order, I don't think we need that. We're going to go with evolving society here.
Anomaly
Kind of
detected.
arbitrarily. Okay, cool. So, build a star base, and then once we have a star base, we can colonize this planet here. All right. Abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of Samduran 1, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take the opportunity to gather. We surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets and should not underestimate their impact on our exploration. I'm sorry, on our expansion. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. +6 minerals. Okay, that's pretty hooked up. So after they explore here, we'll send them to the black hole, and then we're trying to survey in our local area.
Complete.
Traditions here, what do we got? New life, pop growth speed +10%, or we can do starbase influence cost -10%. Empire size, I think we'll just go with new life for now. All right. Man, tradition screen displays tradition trees available to your empire. Okay, I think I kind of understand that. Cool, and then
I have important information.
Colonize. Colonizing screen is where you prepare a planet for colonization. A species must select it to settle the planet, and a colony designation assigned to set its development status. And the overview of available districts, planet size, and potential modifiers is displayed, along with any planetary feature that may affect the planet. Prioritizing the development based on the planet's natural resources will help you make the most out of your colonies. Okay, understood. Cool, so there's dense jungle, impassable mountains, and hot springs. Okay.
Survey complete.
Watching waterfalls or vein cliffs. Gives more districts, rich mountains, rugged woods. Okay, yeah, I mean, I think... Let's colonize. Do it. We'll come back and change. I don't remember... What are some of the planets of Super Earth? Anybody have a favorite planet they want to name? Let me see.
Survey complete.
I don't know. We might have to come back to this. Is there a list of planets somewhere? Surely there is. Sector 1. Oh, no, that's actually on Super Earth. Name one Texas? Oh my god. All right, we can do it. We'll do it here.
Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists
Upvote.
are in the process of building their first settlement. But it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
The ship has been converted into a reassembly ship shelter to serve as headquarters, and its reactor core removed to act as the colony's temporary power source. Tents filled with construction materials alongside prefab shelters has sprung up around the ship's hull as colonists disembark, making the first human city on an alien world. Okay, so strength and vigilance will secure our future. Society research gain to 50. Militarism promoted, modifier added for 20 years. Military ethics attraction plus 100%. Order and hierarchy will guide our colony. Research, we get engineering research, and we get more authoritarian promoted. Our colony will remain pure and protected. Xenophobia promoted. We get minerals. And, I mean, I think it should remain pure and protected, right? Strength and vigilance. We need to keep it pure. We need to keep Texas pure. Oh God! Surely Texas is beloved on Super Earth. Surely it is. Surely it is. So we'll keep going down this route. You can branch out. That's like a little bit more advanced. But we'll just go down the tree right now. I think we're good there. And then let's hey, if there's one thing I know about Texas, it's we're all about mining, so let's drill, baby, drill. And oh man, we gotta also head over here. We got all kinds of stuff to do. All right, science ship is doing okay.
Log updated.
I don't know. Our fighter ship is just doing random stuff. Event chain precursors. The Yut. You have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on 1837. Our scientists think they have inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago, based on the age of the artifacts. The aliens call themselves the Yut and appear to have been very large and flat anthropod analogs. Okay, it seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Yut to travel aboard the same starship. Okay. Interesting. And we get some artifacts.
Did you know?
We have discovered some minor artifacts. These are an esoteric resource, a catch-all term for strange items which not be understood and indeed may be inexplicable. These have been used to enact a variety of decisions. To interact with minor artifacts, click the Discoveries button on the left sidebar, select the Collection tab, and press C. Okay. Discoveries? Is that what they said? Yeah.
The relics screen allows us to view and activate our relics, and also to enact decisions making use of minor artifacts.
So, sell to private collectors, proclaim superiority. Okay, or museum exhibits, or other things. We'll just hang off. You know, I know there's other stuff you can do. Contact reports, remnants. The administration of Super Earth received a report of an alien remnant with some apprehension. The remains in questions are now widely considered to be definitive proof of unknown forces once having been active in the galaxy, though some preeminent human thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as freak geological formations or results of curious natural phenomenon, and it's like clearly a city. Gotta love it. A potential threat. Off topic, I no longer have to farm HRC. That's awesome, dude. You get everything you needed. Habitable World Survey. Case and event chain. I recognize all these. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is now not something unique to Super Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. I mean, I think that's a commendable initiative. We need to spread managed democracy, so I think that's a good idea. All right. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought there was enemies there. Hey, tropical world. Like that. Let's send our ship here. And also, I think our construction is going well. One planet with unemployment. Oh no, we got unemployment already. Got to figure that out. Guys, I think it's I think we might have to pause here for today. We've been doing a lot of Super Earth. It's been like, 3 or 4 hours of Super Earth. So far, this is not that much different than what I'm used to. The planetary interaction screen seems like the biggest difference to me from what not on my unemployment on Super Earth, not on my Super Earth. Yeah, man, we got to get that fixed. We got to put these guys to work. Cool. Well, but I think we'll have to pause here for today. So far, it's been a lot of fun. I think we're good. I think we're good to come back and play a little bit more Stellaris and have a good time. I'm curious. We'll see how it continues. I'm curious about some of the new expansions, but I also don't want to go crazy because there's a lot. They seem pretty cool, but we'll see how it goes. I think we'll definitely come back and we'll continue playing. I won't play this off stream, so we'll pick back off right here on the next one. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Tomorrow we got Rock Grove hard mode in the evening, and I think that's it. We got to take the rabbits into the vet tomorrow, the adorable rabbits, so they're gonna feel betrayed. But I'm not going to be doing an earlier stream because of that, because we got to take them during the day, and it's kind of a long drive to go to the rabbit vet, somebody who specializes in rabbits. But yeah, we'll be here for Rock Grove tomorrow, and then you guys voted. I asked everybody what everybody wanted to see else this week, obviously besides Helldivers, which we're doing, and besides of course ESO, and what you most wanted to see, and what came up actually, which honestly I was I should confirm that this is still true. I wish I could like look off the map without the computer, without the game like, yeah, there we go, doing that to me. You can tell which direction my other screen is. Let me double check though and see what everybody said, because it could have changed. I don't think it has. It could have. It was pretty close. It was like 25-25 and then maybe like 35 or something. So let's see what the vote was on the post. Yeah, so we got, oh, actually it's changed. Okay, so we got 131 votes. Wow. 131 votes. Yeah, that's crazy, Vatra. Okay, that's a lot. And we got 29% for Guild Wars 2. I can actually just bring this over probably so you guys can see it. We got 29% for Guild Wars 2, 18% for Soulframe, 27%. Path of Exile 2 was winning out. And then 25% said something else, but only a handful of people commented. And I was kind of feeling like maybe like people were like, what does everybody else want to see? That's my guess. I don't actually know, but we did get some comments here. One of them was for, let me see, I've responded to some of them, so they go away. Star Wars The Old Republic, Zombie Jesus has been asking for this for forever. So we got to play Star Wars The Old Republic. I've checked out some of these other ones, and we'll have to see. I'll have to check them out some more. But, yeah, looks like Guild Wars has popped up. So probably Guild Wars, and if we can, we'll squeeze in some Path of Exile. Right now, guys, just FYI, normally I would be playing some more games, but because of the patch coming out for ESO next week, I've just been grinded on some on content for it. So that stuff that'll happen for a few weeks. We also have Dune Awakening coming out like a week after, maybe even it's just like the Wednesday after. Pretty soon though, we have Dune Awakening coming out, and we'll be playing a lot of that as well. So there'll be some gaps here, and then we'll circle back around to some of these whenever we can. Dune Awakening, I can't wait. Hey, I can't either, Yaslo. Yeah, we got a group going in the Discord too for some of these other games for those who are interested. I need to put up something for Stellaris and see if there's other people that want to play. Batcher says, I haven't seen PoE 2 in many years. PoE 1, yeah, it's up. PoE 2 is new. I think I was still in college the last time I've seen a PoE game. Okay, yeah, PoE 2 is, I don't even know it's fully released yet, but it's getting close to it. But yeah, I think we're good here, guys. We're going to call it now. I think my lovely wife is wandering around. She's afraid to turn on the blender because I'm streaming, but I'm in one giant room. But anyways, we'll call it here for today. And yeah, we'll catch all you guys in la mañana. All right, guys. Yaslo, it was nice meeting you, man. Thanks for dropping in. Vatra, always a pleasure. Lyriel, of course. Kashel, also looking forward to another Dune person. So I think it'll be good. And Crude Red, man, hope you're doing well. Hope the axe grinding went well yesterday. That's not a joke. Crude Red was literally grinding an axe yesterday and sharpening it up. Guys, I see some people are dropping in right now. We're just finishing up the stream, but we'll be back for some more Stellaris soon. All right, guys. Everybody have a great evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.